All right, folks, good evening, and welcome to St. Ignatius as the Valkyries on the road taking on the Mission Lady Bulldogs here. This is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes of the Vals, here down in St. Ignatius, getting ready for a tip-off. The game moved up a little bit. Was supposed to start at 7, starting at 5:30 tonight due to some COVID-related issues, so no JV game today, just varsity. And we'll talk to Courtney Gunlock, the head coach of the Valkyries. 9 players for the next 2 games due to some of this going on. So we'll have the Valkyries taking on the Lady Bulldogs here from Mission, Montana. 406-270-7384. Text me. Let me know that you've got the game on. You can hear it. It says I'm live. I want to know if anybody's listening. And pregame brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. What's keeping you from getting you fit? Just kind of guess past the personal training Pilates. That's more. 850 Holt Drive in Bigfork. 837-2582. Yeah, the Montana Athletic Club. Doug and Nancy Mallum and the folks over there, thank them for sponsoring Valkyrie basketball. They got a lot of things: weights machines, gymnasium, basketball court, swimming pool, locker rooms, Pilates, aerobics, yoga, and spin studios, indoor racquetball and squash, outdoor tennis, tanning bed, on-site Ask the Trainer, the MISA functional training area, jungle gym, daycare, recovery room, updated locker rooms. Lots going on at the Montana Athletic Club, and a great sponsor of Valkyrie basketball. Well, I had a chance to sit down with head coach of the Valkyries, Courtney Gunlock, and talk to her pregame about tonight's game, and this is what Courtney had to say.
Well, good evening and welcome to St. Ignatius. Tonight's matchup features the visiting Bigfork Valkyries taking on the Mission Lady Bulldogs. Here, just a varsity game tonight due to some COVID issues, and we'll get this game underway. This is a conference game tonight. This is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes of the Vals, here on pregame. And pregame is brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. All your athletic needs, head over to Montana Athletic Club. Doug and Nancy Ballum and the gang at Montana Athletic Club. Sign up and head over there. And thank them for sponsoring Valkyrie basketball. Here with head coach Courtney Gunlock, and our first radio broadcast for the Valkyries this season, and only your 3rd game, I believe, this year.
We've actually played 4. We played Thompson Falls, Stillwater, and Florence. So this is our 4th, I guess. Yes.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you're 2-1 on this season. Took care fairly easily against Stillwater in the first match of the season on January 2nd at a non-conference matchup with them. And then you were supposed to play Deer Lodge, and because of COVID issues, you didn't get to play them because of the issues they had. But basically, you almost had 2 weeks off before you had to take on a very tough Thompson Falls team at home. Talk about that game against Thompson Falls.
Yeah, Thompson Falls is a really good team. They have most of their team back from last year, and they were good last year. Honestly, we had our opportunities. We probably shot 3 times as many shots as them, and we just couldn't finish. We made them turn it over a significant amount with our press, and we just couldn't capitalize, and we turned it over just as many times. So those are the things we got to work on to improve as a young team.
Yeah, and that's what I say. Yeah, some young kids. You had some freshmen coming in playing Callie Gambala, and then Annika Ranson. I mean, they look good as freshmen coming in, but, they don't have that varsity experience yet. But, I thought you were a little bit out of sorts, had some good looks against Thompson Falls, but you really turned things around against Florence. I thought you guys were really, after that first quarter, you were really clicking as a team, and you battled Kate out with a great win against them at home last Saturday. Talk about that game and what happened differently between the Thompson Falls game and the Florence game to be able to get you that victory.
Yeah, I think we obviously didn't turn it over as many times. I think we finished and shot. We definitely shot a better shooting percentage. I don't think we made one outside basket against Thompson Falls, and the 3-ball actually fell for us that night. Emma Barrett had a phenomenal game. I thought we played good defense and we blocked out better. And it was a win we definitely needed for confidence.
Yeah, non-conference, but a Western B, matchup against them, and I thought you played so much better. I mean, Emma had an outstanding, like you said, she had 26 on the night. But really, one of the keys that came off the bench to me watching was Callie Martins when she got into the game. Smart basketball, played really well, handled the basketball well for you. Audrey Benz, scrappy on defense, always getting after it. Scout and AD really stepped up and made some big shots, and some of your freshmen coming in and playing as well.
Yeah, we have a lot of girls that really haven't had much varsity experience, Callie Martins being one, and I just see her continuing to get better and better as the season goes on, and her confidence is going to grow. And the young ones as well, and we just need to learn how we're going to play well as a team.
Well, unlike the Thompson Falls games, I thought also Madison Chapius, some phenomenal moves that she had. The basic way you teach at basketball camp, she made some great moves. Was very, I thought, more aggressive in the game against Florence than she was against Thompson Falls.
Maddie Chapius had some amazing steals on weak side help that really helped seal the deal for us. Florence has two big girls that we were having trouble with, and Maddie came to play, and I was really impressed with her. And she played hard on the inside when we had her on offense as well.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that game. It's kind of hard to play one game and then have almost 2 weeks off and play again. You get a little out of rhythm. So now getting back into a lot of conference play. We got Mission tonight here, and then at home you have Eureka on Thursday night, and then Friday night you travel to Troy to take on the Lodi Trojans. So all this week is conference matchups, and key to where you're going to be standing in the conference. I should take that out. You're 0-1 with just a loss to Thompson Falls, but 3 key games this week.
Yeah, we got some big games this week with not much practice time to prepare. So that's just kind of how this season's going to go with COVID. And we only have 9 players for the next 2 games, so that's also another challenge due to COVID reasons.
Well, it's some of your other ones that are going to need to step up that haven't played a lot, so that'll be probably the key to that. Talk about tonight's game against Mission and what type of team they are. You probably saw them on film, but you haven't had a chance to play them yet.
Mission's a really good team. They're a young team. They only have 1 senior, but they're a sound team. They have some great outside shooters, and they have a great ball handler and playmaker. Their inside senior, Brander, she's a great jumper and finishes well at the basket, so it's going to be a tough game.
Well, I look forward to tonight's game being on broadcast just like last year, so let's get after this one, take care of Mission, and come visit me on the post game. So thanks again for always joining me on the pregame. Courtney, I really appreciate it, and go Vols.
Thank you. Thanks, Dave.
All right, talking with head coach Courtney Gunlock of the Bigfork Valkyries here on the pregame show. And to correct things, we missed a game we were talking about. They're actually 2-4 in the season. They took care of Stillwater early and then Florence on Saturday. Between those, they picked up a game. They were supposed to play Deer Lodge due to COVID reasons with Deer Lodge. They weren't able to play, but I was on the road broadcasting. They actually ended up playing Columbia Falls at home and took a loss in that non-conference Class A matchup against Columbia Falls, and then the first game in conference against Thompson Falls on the following Thursday. So anyway, the Valkyries conference action tonight as they take on the Lady Bulldogs of Mission here down in St. Ignatius. This is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes of the Vols. 406-270-7384. Seeing a couple of viewers out there listening, and a couple minutes to tip off and pregame. Pregame is brought to you by the UPS Store. For all your printing and shipping needs, 439 Grand Avenue in Bigfork, 837-2002, including banners and posters. Say hi to Brad Stotts here and the folks at Bigfork UPS Store, and thank them for sponsoring Bigfork Athletics. Well, first of all, the starting lineup for the Mission Lady Bulldogs. At guard, a 5'3" sophomore, number 3, Gabby Smith. Also at guard, 5'6" junior, number 10, Madison Curry. At forward, a 5'8" sophomore, number 12, Cedar Hunt. Let's see if I can get rid of some of the static here. And at the post is a 5'7" senior coach was talking about, number 24, Sydney Brander, and then a 5'5" forward sophomore, number 30, Cooper Page for the Lady Bulldogs. led by head coach Dalton Delaney, assisted by Breezy Simonich. And that's their starting lineup. For the Valkyries tonight, the usual suspects starting for head coach Courtney Gunlock. That guy, the 5'8 junior, number 11, Emma Barrett. 26 points in the last ball game against Florence. Also guard, 5'4 senior, number 14, the captain, Audrey Burns. That guard, power forward, sophomore, 5'9", number 15, Madison Chapius. That's small forward, a junior at 5'6", number 21, Alexis Sari. And at power forward, 5'11", sophomore, number 22, Scout Maydew. Head coach Courtney Gunlock, assisted by Jasper Torres and Brandy Couture. The bench thin, but they're ready to play tonight. Get ready for a tip-off here in Mission. And get ready for the national anthem.
And the visiting Bigfork Valkyries.
And we'll get standing for the national anthem.
Reminders from NHSA. We must wear masks at all times unless eating. Try not to touch the ball and come to the stands. You can't take it back. You must wear masks at the concessions and bathroom areas. Our kids need to play. Let's be grateful and follow the rules. Here at Mission, we believe that sportsmanship is an expectation, so please let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate, and let the second leader be bothered. Our officials for tonight.
We're back for the tip of the ball game here from Mission, Montana. Momentarily. Back here in Mission, and we'll get the national anthem. Nice job by the young lady from Mission singing the anthem here. And we're ready for the starting lineups and then tip-off here in St. Ignatius.
All right.
406-270-7384. I got that static issue taken care of.
Wearing number 11,
And
junior Emma Barrett.
ready to kick things off. Again, 406-270-7384. Let me know you're listening out there and can tune in. And a shout out to Elena
22, sophomore, Scout.
Ubesk Fortemut, listening last week to the boys' game at Bulldogs and tuning in again. And glad she's listening to the ball game and anybody out there listening to the game. We're down to Deer Lodge. We also had folks there from Deer Lodge because Howard is still sick, their normal broadcaster, and so he getting better, and when he gets better, he'll be back. But I had a chance to talk to him on the phone when I was down in Deer Lodge. And otherwise, the owner of the station passed away, so they didn't have any radio, so I gave them our connection, and they were listening as well into the game from Deer Lodge last week. So we really appreciate you guys out there tuning in and able to bring these games. And just text me, let me know. I can't answer a phone call, But I can sure answer a text and give you a shout out if you're listening tonight. And hopefully you guys got the memo that we're on a little bit early. Tip-off is going to be brought to you by the Bigfork Harvest Foods for all your grocery needs, including an amazing bakery and deli. 8111 Highway 35 in Bigfork, 837-5010. Marcus Pagos and the folks at Bigfork Harvest Foods, proud sponsors of Valkyrie and Viking basketball here. Well, we're ready for the tip-off. It's Chapius tipping it up against Brander. And Mission gets the tip. And we'll give it up. Number 10, Curry. Curry over Page. Page on the drive. And held ball. Bigfork will get it as both Chapius and Sari in to tie up Cooper. And now Bigfork basketball. Full court press. A 1-2-2 put on by Mission. And Chapius will get it into Scout Nadeau. Back to Chapius. Chapius looking to drive up the left side. Mission puts on the pressure. He's got to get across. Blocked away by Page. And they got to get across the timeline because time it keeps counting. Get across to Benz. Ben right side will give it up to Nadeau. Back to Benz. Tipped away there by Curry and out of bounds. It'll be Bigfork basketball. In the front court on the far side, Benz will inbound for the Valkyries. Into Beth. Beth on the right wing will bring it out top to set things up. Dribbles over to the left side. A zone defense. Underneath Scott Nadeau. Nadeau takes it up off the backboard, misses it, and rebounded there by Brander for Mission. Brings it up, right wing. Looking underneath. Kicks it underneath. Mission. Beth on pressure of Smith. And pushing foul, guarding too close, was Madison Chapius. That's her first team foul of the Valkyries. 7:03 to go here, no score yet in the first quarter. Inbounding his Mission. Kicks underneath. Benz knocks it out of bounds as they try to get it into Hunt. And Curry to inbound for Mission on the under the basket, far side. Page on the drive. Up, scoops it up. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Beth. And the whistle blows. Going to be a foul against Mission on the rebound. That's number 30, Cooper Page. Her first team foul on Mission. So one apiece. Back to Chapius. Chapius quickly. Scout Nadeau, right side, right wing. Throws it underneath to Benz. Benz saves it back in. Alexis Sari, three-point shot on the way. A little bit strong. And rebounded there by Hunt for Mission. And Smith quickly up. Check that Curry. Stolen away by Sari. Sari all the way to the basket. Up and under. She gets fouled. And she'll go to the free throw line to shoot two for the Valkyries. And fouls at number 10, Madison Curry. And that is her first, the second team foul on the Lady Bulldogs. And at the line shooting two, Alexis Sari. First one, a little strong at the back of the rim. No good. And she'll get one more. Second one up and good. And the Valkyries take an early 1-0 lead on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard with 6:28 to go in the first quarter. Three-point shot by Cooper Page. So three-point shot by Page is short. She gets fouled after the shot, and that personal is on 21, Alexis Sari, trying to box her out. And Mission will retain possession of the basketball. Curry gets it in. Brander, shot up, rebounded there by Chapius. Tried to get out early, and no good. Smith on the shot off the top of the backboard, off the stanchion, and outside of bounds to the Valkyries. 6:13. Chapius will get in and scout, and they do it quickly up to Beth. Beth across the timeline on the right side, and she'll bring it out and set it up. Over far side, Sari left wing, tries to get the Chapius, and Nadeau will run it down on the right side. Gives it back out to Beth. Beth looking over. Scott Nadeau in the corner, three-point shot off the rim, no good. And Sari gets it up, puts it up, and partially blocked there by Brander. No good, and Brander with the basketball for Mission. And I'm going to call a number 12, Cedar Hunt, with the player control foul, legal screen on the Lady Bulldogs. Her first 13 foul. Into Scout Nadeau in the backcourt. Gives it up to Benz. Benz back to Chapius. Chapius looking to drive. Crossover up and under. Nice move by Madison Chapius. Score the bucket and a 3-0 lead with 5:28 to go here in the first quarter. Valkyries lead on your Montana Athletics Club scoreboard. Cooper Page with the basketball. Barrett tries to steal it away. Gives it back out to Curry. Page looking to shoot. Can't get it off. Best steals it. He's going to quickly get up the court looking for Benz. Gives it to her underneath. Andre Benz shoots it short, gets her own rebound. Quickly back out. Chapius, 3-point shot on the way. In and out. No good. And rebounded there by Mission. And Cedar Hunt. And a timeout taken by the Lady Bulldogs with 5:01 to go here in the first quarter. And the Valkyries leading 3-0 on the UPS Store scoreboard. Once again, James LaFontaine, glad to be with you here from St. Ignatius as the Valkyries conference action take on the Lady Bulldogs here. And like Valkyries 2-4 on the season. I'm not sure the record of Mission. Game moved up a little earlier to 5:30 due to some COVID issues. No JV game today. So the Valkyries would play today against Mission, at home against Eureka, the Lady Lions on Thursday, then travel to Troy to take on the Lady Trojans on Friday. This is all conference action this week going on. So checking in the ball game. Kason Page, a 8th grader for Mission. And Mission with the basketball. Cooper Page across the timeline. Drives over the right wing. Looking underneath. Looking to try to feed it underneath. Far side thrown away by Hunt as she was trying to hit Page on the far side. And completely out of bounds. Bigfork inbound. Chapius will get it to Scout Nadeau. Over to Barrett. Barrett out near the half-court line. Top of the key. Getting the corner to Benz. Benz looking as Barrett cuts. Gives it over to Sorry. Sorry looking to drive. Up, under, and Sorry called for the travel. She didn't come to the jump stop like Chapius did and was called for the travel. Turnover to Mission. Cooper Page inbound to Curry. Curry will dribble up slowly across the timeline. Over to Page, left wing, down in the corner. 3-point shot on the way, rebounded by Chapius. The shot missed by Kason Page, and Chapius will dribble up across the timeline. Gives it up, Barrett. 3-point shot by Barrett on the way out the rim, no good. And Scout Nadeau comes up with a rebound, quickly takes it up off the rim and no good. She tried to kick it out, had nobody. Just took it to the bucket and scored 2 for Scout Nadeau. 5-0 on the UPS Store scoreboard with 3:57 to go in the first quarter. In the corner, Cooper Page, 3-point shot on the way, misses everything. Right to Chapius on the far side, and she'll dribble up the court, cross the timeline. Emma Bell, 3-point shot off the rim, no good. Right there, battling underneath is Chapius for the rebound, along with Beth. And traveling violation as they battle underneath. And that'll be on number 12, Cedar Hunt. It'll be Bigfork basketball underneath their own basket, and Benz will inbound for the Valkyries. Gets it up, tried to get it into Chapius, knocked away, and Hunt checked up Curry with the basketball. Cooper Page, corner, 3-point shot in the way. Brander fighting for the basketball. Puts up a shot, off the rim, no good. This time Chapius tries to rebound, got pushed a little bit off her knee and out of bounds, and it remained on this end of the court. And Mission will have it under their own basket with 3:24 to go here in quarter number 1. Curry inbound for Mission. Gives it up to Page. That's Kason Page. Back out to Brander. Brander's 3-point shot is short. And Chapius will come up with a rebound. Quickly going across the timeline. Going to dribble all the way and knocked away. She kicks it off her foot and turns it over to Cooper Page. Here comes Curry. Curry back underneath to Hunt, back to Curry, back underneath to Brander. Brander with the left-handed layup scores the 2, and the first 2 points for Mission. Quickly up, Alexa Sari looking to drive. And blocked cleanly there by Hunt. And quickly back are the Bulldogs. Looking, gives it up to 12, off the rim, off the backboard, no good. And she just throws it out. Emma Barrett right there, looking to take it away. And Benz will come up with a loose ball for Bigfork. Hits Scout Nadeau. Nadeau pulls up with a jumper off the rim, no good. And rebounded by Mission. And Curry with the basketball. In the front court, gives it over to Kason Page. Quickly to Brander. Brander looking to drive. And head ball. Head ball as Emma Barrett had all basketball there. And checking in for the Valkyries, it'll be number 23, Quinn Nissen, and number 30, Callie Martins, with 2:19 to go in the first quarter. Kicks it in. Kason Page just throws it up, and Chapius comes up, dribbling up the right side, slows it down, and going across the timeline, gives it up to Barrett. Barrett, right wing, back to Chapius. Over to Quinn Nissen. Nissen off the backboard and scores the bucket. Was Quinn Nissen. And the foul is on number 12, Cedar Hunt. That is her second 14th foul. And checking in for Mission, number 5, Izzy Evans, with 2:03 to go. The basket's good by Nissen, and she'll get one free throw to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way, and she gets it done. 8-2 on the UPS Store scoreboard. Cooper Page quickly up, gives it over to Curry. Back to Brandon, blocked by Nissen, and Barrett for the basketball for Bigfork. So bring it across the timeline, gives it over to Chapius. Chapius looking to drive underneath, feeds it to Nissen, and rolls out of bounds. And turnover to the Lady Bulldogs. Curry will inbound to Page. Cooper Page back to Curry. And trying to drive through the lane, throws it up off the rim and no good. And Curry knocks it off of Quinn Nissen's leg and out of bounds. It'll be Mission basketball near side, inbounding Kason Page, and she travels as she's double teamed over there by Beth and Chapius. It'll be Bigfork basketball. 1:28 here to go in quarter number 1. Into Callie Martins, back to Chapius. Brings it across the timeline to Chapius. Gives it up to Martins. Martins, top of the key, looking to set it up. Chapius, right wing, right underneath the Quinn Nissen. Nice pass by Chapius, and Nissen quite hang on to it. She had a path to the basket for 2 if she could have just held on. So Mission basketball across the timeline is Curry. Give it over to Branner. Branner looking to drive. Right wing, Kason Page. Barrett back there, knocks it away from Cooper Page. It's on the ground, and Barrett will get on the ground, and a held ball. And the arrow points towards the Valkyries. And back in Gabby Smith, number 3, for Mission. 55.1 to go here in the first quarter. 8-2 Valkyries lead. And Scout Nadeau will give Madison Chapius a breather here at the end of the first quarter with 55.1 to go. 8-2 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Quickly up ball, Barrett, stolen away by Curry. Throws up a shot, no good. Nissen with the basketball, gives it up to Benz. Benz looking to drive. Gives it up, Nissen. Got it right down. Scout Nadeau gets it. Can look to drive. Oh, stolen away by Curry. She tries to hit Barrett. And quickly up, throws it in the corner. Cooper Page looking to drive. Top of the key, off the backboard, off the rim, no good. Brander with the rebound, throws it up, off the rim and no good. Nissen with a strong rebound for the Valkyries, gives it up to Barrett. Barrett across the timeline. Smith Gardner in the corner goes Barrett. Quickly out to Callie Martins. And Callie drags that pivot foot and looking to pass, he traveled, and turnover with 11.3 to go here in the first quarter. Curry into Page, back to Curry. Curry across the timeline, top of the key, looking to drive. As Curry throws it up at the buzzer, 4 seconds to go. Bigfork has a chance to get it off. Gets it up. Oh! Callie Martins is right up the court. And Mission cuts the lead in half at 8-4 after 1 quarter here. And the second quarter brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. Doug Mountain, the gang at Montana Athletic Club. And we'll be back with more of the second quarter. All right, welcome back to quarter number 2. The Valkyries with an 8-4 lead, and Mission will have the basketball to start the second quarter. Inbound to Brander from Curry. Brander looking to drive. Throws it up underneath. Stolen away by Barrett. Barrett's going to go to the left side. Looking to take it in. Pulls out to the left wing. Hits Chapius. Chapius looking to drive. Kicks it over to Sorry. Sorry back in the game. Audrey Benz, 3-point shot from top of the key. Misses it. And fighting for it is Sorry, but Mission comes up with it. Smith. And we'll give it over to Curry. Cooper Page, long 3-point shot is off the rim, no good. Barrett with the rebound for the Valkyries. Looking to drive left, kicks it over. Audrey Benz in the left corner, brings it out, looking to drive. Back out to Chapius. Chapius looking knocked away by Mission. Cooper Page comes up with it. She'll give it up to Curry. Curry over to Brander. Right wing, 3-point shot on the way is good by Sydney Brander, their leading scorer and a senior. Quickly in, Chapius will give it up to Sorry. Sorry, front court, left wing. He's going to give it to Benz. Benz looking. Guarded by Cooper Page. Man-to-man defense. Back door, feeds Scout Nadeau. Nadeau off the backboard. And a nice feed by Audrey Benz for 2. And a 10-7 lead by the Valkyries. 6:38 to go on the Montana Athletics Club scoreboard. Curry over to Cooper Page. Back out to Curry. Curry top of the key. Over to Brander. Brander looking to kick it underneath. Knocked away by Nadeau. And out of bounds. It'll remain Mission basketball underneath. Callie Martins back in for the Valkyries. And number 12, Cedar Hunt returns for Mission. As Benz will get a breather. Curry to inbounds for the Lady Bulldogs. On the near side, out to Cooper Page. Right wing, throws up a 3-point shot and makes it. Ties the game at 10. Quickly in, Callie Martins brings it straight up the court. Over the corner to Alexis Sorry on the baseline. And call for a traveling violation is Alexis Sorry. And like Coach talked, they can shoot the 3. And checking in for Bigfork, number 12, Zoe Albert, will give Alexis Sorry a breather. And Mission inbound. In the backcourt. Cooper Page across the timeline for the Lady Bulldogs. Underneath finds Brander. Can't handle the pass. And off of Cedar Hunt. It'll be Bigfork basketball. 6:07 to go to halftime. Chapius into Scout Nadeau. Nadeau looking. Gives it up. Callie Martins cross the timeline. Goes Martins. Feeds Chapius. Chapius on the drive. Good. A nice feed by Martins. An assist for Callie Martins to Madison Chapius as she drives through the lane. Curry basketball over Brander, left wing, back out to Curry. Back over to Brander. Brander far side. Cooper Page underneath to Smith. Smith throws up a shot off the rim and no good. Martins comes up with a rebound. Up the right side. Over to Barrett. Barrett looking underneath. Throws up a 3-point shot from the right wing, left wing, Martins with the rebound up and under. Gets blocked. And fighting for it is Zoe Albert, who just came in the ballgame for Bigfork. She'll give up to Martins, top of the key, Beth. Beth looking to drive. Up, under. No foul call as Beth goes up. And Hunt comes up with the rebound. And gives it up to Curry. Curry across the timeline. Over to Smith. In the quarter, Brander up underneath the number 12. Cedar Hunt off the backboard and good, ties the game at 12. Into Beth from Albert. Across the timeline, gives it up to Martins. Martins looking to drive, kicks it over Scout Nadeau. Nadeau, long three-point shot on the way. Off the backboard, no good. And Zoe Albert comes up. Head ball belongs to Bigfork. And a good hustle there by Zoe. As Nadeau would take a breather, Quinn Nissen back in the lineup for the Valkyries. With 4:49 to go, we're tied at 12 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Martins in the corner. Beth looking to drive, and she steps on the end line. There's Emma. It'll turn it over to Mission. Inbound to Curry from Page. Curry will dribble up, giving the corner to Gabby Smith. Smith tries to take off, travels. Very obvious. And Audrey Benz will return, giving Emma Barrett a breather. And Kason Page, the 8th grader, will come back in for the Lady Bulldogs. Here with 4:37 to go. Into Chapius. Chapius in the backcourt. Brander slaps it away. And Brander scores. And they take a lead, does Mission 14-12. Callie Martins, right side. Benz with the basketball. Gives it over to Martins. Martins looking to drive. Fouls on number 30, Callie Martins. Or check that. Check that on number 30, Cooper Page. Her second 15th foul. Chapius blocked on the inbounds. And off of Quinn Nissen. So Bigfork needs to get into the rhythm they were on Saturday. And the rotation, missing a few kids tonight. Long three-point shot, misses everything. Brander with the rebound. And fouls on number 12 for Bigfork. That's Zoe Albert, her first 13th foul. Brander. Sydney Brander, the line to shoot 2 for Mission. First one off the back of the rim, no good. And Ariana, number 20, checks in for the Valkyries. And returning, number 11, Emma Barrett for Bigfork. And one more free throw for Brander. And a 15-12 lead on the UPS Store scoreboard with 3:58 and counting to go here in the first half. Barrett across the timeline for Bigfork. Looking to drive, up, under. And she's going to go to the free throw line, looking to take it to the basket now. And that foul's at number 12, Cedar Hunt. Her third personal already, 16 foul. And Emma Barrett to the line to shoot 2. A little bit short in the first one off the front of the rim, and no good. And Barrett will get one more. And number 5, Izzy Evans, returning to the lineup for Mission, replacing Cedar Hunt, who has the 3 personals. Barrett, one more. Free throw up, off the rim, and no good. And Mission comes down with the rebound. Kason Page, quickly up to Cooper Page. Brander up underneath. And ball goes out in the doors. It'll remain Mission basketball as Bigfork knocked it out of bounds. And Curry, as Scout Nadeau will come in for Quinn Nissen. 3:44 to go here at halftime. 15-12, Mission leads on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Quickly in. Barrett knocks it away out of bounds. And it'll be Mission basketball on the far side of the front court. Curry to inbound, gives it to Page. Cooper Page looking to drive. Fouls at number 20, Ariana. Sorry, her first 14th foul. Cooper Page likes to drop that shoulder and drive on her. And cut off by Chapius. 3-point shot on the way, missed there by Brander. Rebound by Mission. Back out. Curry shoots it up. No good. Brander gets it. Puts it back up and scores. The Sydney Brander for Mission. Fouls on 22. Scout Nadeau, her first. And 15 foul on the Valkyries. And Callie Martins will return, replacing Ariana Sari. Here with 3:23 to go to halftime. Shot up and good. 3-point play the old-fashioned way. 18-12. The Valkyries haven't scored in a while. Scout Nadeau, a nice pass. Scout Nadeau, coast to coast. Up, off the rim, rolls around and drops for Scout Nadeau. And Bigfork really needed that bucket there. So Callie Martins hit Nadeau, got behind the defense, and went all the way to the basket. Cooper Page over to Jason Page. 3-point shot, misses everything, and goes out of bounds. And it'll be Bigfork basketball. 3:03 to go. 18-14 on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Chapius inbounding. We'll look. Gives it up to Benz. Benz in the backcourt. Will dribble. Back to Chapius. Chapius front court timeline. And turnover on the travel by Bigfork. Mission with the basketball. Cooper Page into Curry. Curry looking over to Brander. Brander on the left wing. Looking to drive. Gives it up to Cooper Page. 3-point shot by Cooper Page on the way and makes it. 21-14. The Valkyries now trailed by 7. Into Benz. And timeout taken by Bigfork. 2:42 to go till halftime. And they let Mission back in here. And Brander taking over for the Lady Bulldogs as the Valkyries trail by 7 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. We're back more the second quarter here from St. Ignatius. So after the timeout, Courtney Gunlock trying to get him aligned as Mission put the pressure on, full court pressure the whole game. And Chapius will inbound for Bigfork. Looking. Gives it to Benz. Benz across the timeline in the front court. Just goes to the top of the key, excuse me. And looking in the corner. Looking for them to move. Going to kick it. Back out to Martins. Martins looks to drive and drags that pivot foot and travels. Those turnovers are really costing the Valkyries here in Mission. Into Page, back to Curry. Curry across the timeline for Mission. Gives it out to Brander. Brander looking to drive. Drops the shoulder. Madison gonna foul her. Fouls on number 15, Madison Chapius, her second 16 foul. Into Cooper Page, guarded by Martins. Over to Brander. Brander looking to drive, pulls up the jumper. No good. Over the back is Curry, but they don't call her for it. And Cooper Page will drive, kicks it out to Curry. Curry looking, throws it up. No good. Chapius comes up with a rebound, strong for Bigfork. Comes up with his block by Curry. And free throws for the Valkyries. And fouls number 10, Madison Curry, her second 17 foul. And Chapius to the line, shoot a 1-and-1 for Bigfork. Brander with the rebound for Mission. bringing it up for the Lady Bulldogs. Guarded by Chapius. Curry, guarded by Benz. In the corner, Curry throws it up. Stolen away by Beth. Beth comes up with it. Dribbling up the left side. Gives it out to Benz. Benz. Back to Chapius. Chapius looking up, under, and off the backboard. And traveling violation. Probably the 10th one on the Valkyries so far. Chapius will come out of the ball game, and Alexis Sari back in for Bigfork. 1:27 and counting to go here now in the half, and Valkyries trailing by 7. And a traveling violation on Cooper Page. Nice defense there by Callie Martins for the Valkyries. 1:20 to go. Martins inbound to Benz. Benz going to bring across the timeline for Bigfork. Looking to drive is Audrey underneath. Callie Martins blocked by Cooper Page. And it'll remain Bigfork basketball. Number Gabby Smith returning. And for Mission and checking in Cassidy Orr, number 4, for the Lady Bulldogs with 1:11 to go. Martins under their own basket, inbounding. Finds Scout Nadeau short on her shot just across the free throw line. And Kaysen Page, the basketball, top of the key for the Lady Bulldogs. Back to Bender. Bender looking to drive. Knocked away. Scout D knocks it away. Bender gets a shot up, no good. It's taken away by Scout Nadeau. Quickly out. Up to Beth. Beth going to look to drive off the backboard and good from Audrey Benz. And the Valkyries pull within 5. So some good defense there. Into Smith, back to Page. Kaysen Page will cross the timeline, looking to take the last shot. Looks like to me for Mission. Gives it over to Brander. Brander. Knocked away by Sari. And Sari steals it away. They call a held ball. So the Mission basketball underneath their own basket with 22.9. Curry and Cooper Page back in. Replacing Smith and Orr with 22.9 to go. Cooper to inbound. Looking for Kaysen Page. Looking to drive. Throws it up, no good. Over the back. But Cooper Page, Martins right there. Stolen away by Audrey Benz. Audrey Benz quickly going to give it up. Emma Beth looking. Drive up off the basket. Backboard and good by Emma Beth. And that basket will count. Fouls on number 1, Kaysen Page. Or check that on number 10. Her third, that's Curry. And 18 foul. And Beth to the line to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way. So the Valkyries down by 7, down by 3 now, and chance to pull within 2. Here with 18.8 to go on your UPS Store scoreboard. Cooper Page quickly up. Martins kicks it out to Gabby Smith. Gabby Smith looking to drive. Throws it off. And they blow the whistle right at the buzzer. So the second one, the foul was called on Scout Nadeau, her second, and the 17th foul. And they're putting .4 back up on the clock. When she shot that shot, Gabby Smith will shoot free throws. Makes the first one, and she'll get one more. With .4 to go. Shot up is good. And Mission's able to squeak out 2 at the end, but the Valkyries pull back within 4. They were down by 7, 21-14. Excuse me, UPS Store scoreboard here at halftime. It is Lady Bulldogs 23, your Valkyries 19 from St. Ignatius. This is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Likes of Owls. 406-270-7384. Text me. Let me know you're listening out there. I'll be back with your halftime stats and take a look at the ball game. All right, welcome back to St. Ignatius. And halftime brought to you by the UPS Store. For all your printing and shipping needs, 439 Grand Avenue in Bigfork, including banners and posters. 837-2002. The UPS Store, Brad Stodshill and the gang at the UPS Store. Thanks for supporting broadcast of Bigfork Valkyries and Vikings athletics all year long. We really appreciate it. You see those guys, tell them thank you. Let's take a look at your halftime stats here from Mission as the Bulldogs lead by 4, 23-19. Pull those up for you. Gabby Smith, 2 for 2 from the free throw line for Mission with 2 points. 2 by Madison Curry, 2 by Cedar Hunt. Sydney Brandon leading the way, a three-pointer, and then 2 for 3 from the free throw line with 11, and 2 big three-pointers in the second quarter by Cooper Page for 6. So they had 4 in the first, and they had 19 in the second, so a big second quarter. Bigfork let them back in, and as the Valkyries had the lead after one quarter. Take a look at Bigfork. Emma Barrett with 1 for 3 from the free throw line in the second quarter. Didn't score in the first. A total of 5 for Bigfork. Chapius with 4. Scott Nadeau leading the way with 6. 1 by Sari, 1 for 2 shooting for the free throw line. Quinn Nissen, big 3 points, and made that complete that 3-point play. 2 and then 1 for 1 on the free throws. 8 in the first, had 8-4 lead, and only scored 11 in the second. Gave up 19, and tightened up their defense and stopped the turnovers. So 19 total, 23-19. They trailed by 4. Have to get it back at it better in the second half. Due to Valkyries, they want to pull out this conference win against this tough Mission team in Brainerd, trying to take over for the Lady Bulldogs. So again, it's James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes, the Vowels, here with you in St. Ignatius, and we're back more with your second half as the Valkyries trail by 4, 23-19 on the UPS Store scoreboard. All right, welcome back to St. Ignatius. Here as the Mission Lady Bulldogs lead the Bigfork Valkyries at halftime, 23-19. And the Valkyries with just 10 tonight for the varsity game. No JV game because some contact issues, so we'll see what happens the rest of the week. Valkyries are down a few players as we get ready to kick off the second half. Second half, it'll be Bigfork basketball to start, and the second half brought to you by Bigfork Harvest Foods. All your grocery needs, including that amazing bakery, deli, much, much more. Lots of good food there at Bigfork Harvest Foods. All your grocery needs. Head on down there. Say hi to Marcus Bagos and Kelly Bagos and the gang. Every Friday they're wearing Bigfork gear. 8111 Highway 35 in the Old Town Square. Bigfork, Montana, 837-5010. And we're underway with the second half. Check that. It's Missions basketball. To inbound. Stolen away by Beth. Right off the tip. Going to take it up and under off the backboard. And good. And a nice steal by Emma Beth. Stealing in the passing lane. Quickly across half court to Cooper Page. A long three-pointer off the rim. And Gabby Smith travels it, but she's going to travel. Ben, comes up with it for Bigfork. With the loose ball, Valkyries within 2 now at 23-21. Coach going to do something a little bit different. Gets it out to Chapius. Chapius looking to drive. Over to Scout Nadeau. Scout Nadeau baseline. Looking to drive. Hands all over. Underneath the Chapius. Chapius goes up, misses it. Goes back up, off the backboard, no good. And Chapius misses the bunny. And quickly down the court is Brander for Mission. Knocked away by Benz and out of bounds. Ben's using that speed and that soccer mentality. Soccer for Bigfork for 4 years. Her quickness. And Mission under their own basket. Curry will inbound. So the same starters. Curry, Cooper Page, Brander, Cedar, Gabby Smith, Curry, Cedar Hunt, Brander, and Cooper Page. For the Valkyries Stadium starting lineup, as timeout is taken by Mission. Emma Beth, Audrey Benz, Madison Chapius, Scout Nadeau, and Alexis Sari to start the second half. And quickly on the inbounds play, Beth were able to step in front around half court and take it all the way to the basket and put it up and in to bring the Valkyries within 2 here in the second half. So Coach probably had a few words to say to them at halftime and get them going and motivated here in the second half. Courtney just telling them, hey, be aggressive, take care of the basketball. Got to eliminate those turnovers, those traveling calls. It must have had close to 10. I would say at least 8. I could check that later on with the coach, but that really cost it. It stopped their offense and gave it right back to Mission. So they need to do a better job here in the second half. If they take care of that, I think they'll be fine and a little more aggressive in the second half. It'll be Mission basketball underneath. They couldn't get it in, so Coach had to take a timeout. 7:11 to go, 23-21 on your Harvest Food scoreboard. Cooper Page to inbound, looking to get to Brander. Underneath, stolen away by Alexis Sari. Sari looking quickly, looked up. Beth open momentarily, but stolen away by Curry on the pass by Sari, and quickly scores the bucket. Does Curry into Benz from Sari across the timeline. Benz top of the key, looking. Can look to drive. Looking back there. Oh, had Scout Nadeau. Alexis Sari back out. Emma Bear, top of the key. 3-point shot up. Off the rim and no good. Not making the threes like she was in the other ball game. Needs one of those to drop. So it'll be Mission basketball. Cooper will inbound to Curry. Back to Cooper. And a legal dribble. She puts 2 hands on the ball by Cooper. And it'll be Bigfork basketball under their own basket on the far side. Underneath, Scout Nadeau to take it, bring it in, inbound it for the Valkyries. Gets Sari, left corner, back out to Chapius. Chapius looking at finds Scout Nadeau, back out. Benz top of the key. Looking, gives it over to Alexis Sari. Sari looking to drive baseline, cut out by Brander. Back out to Benz. Benz, left key, gives it out to Bear. Bear, 3-point shot from the right wing, off the rim and no good. Chapius battling right there. Sari comes up with a rebound. Beth, another 3-point shot on the way. This time it drops from the left wing by Emma Beth. And she just needs to keep shooting. Brander. Knocked away by Benz. And she'll get called for the personal. There's Audrey Benz. First team foul of the second half. And Audrey's first personal. And Cooper Page inbound to Gabby Smith. Steps in, gets Page in the corner. 3-point shot on the way. Makes it from the right wing. Into Beth. Beth across the timeline for Bigfork. She's looking to drive the key all the way to the basket. Off the rim and no good. And she keeps fighting for it. Quickly up is Cooper Page. She'll give it out to Curry. Curry looking to drive. Left side, knocked away, stolen by Audrey Benz. Benz looking up, gives it up to Beth. Beth off the backboard. Did not have control. Foul on 22. Ryden Page up the right side. That'll be her third personal, second team foul. Callie Martins will return for Bigfork. And Kaysen Page comes in for Mission. 28-24 on Montana Athletic Club scoreboard as the Lady Bulldogs lead your Valkyries. 5:25 to go in the third quarter. Cooper Page looking, kicks it, knocked away by Chapius, and out of bounds. It'll remain Mission basketball. On the far side in the front court, Mission will inbound. Right to left on the radio dial. Scott Daly knocks it away. Chapius comes up as they try to get it inbounds. Quickly up to Beth. Beth off the backboard and good. Comes under control, makes the bucket on a nice pass up the court. Quickly. Brander traveling on her. Now they're doing the traveling instead of Bigfork. Bigfork within 2. And number 5, Evans comes in for Mission. Benz gets the ball in. Looks to drive the lane, kicks it out to Beth. Beth 3-point shot from the left wing, off the rim and no good. Tipped up by Scout Nadeau. Nadeau puts it on the floor. Gets it out to Martins. Martins back out to Benz. Over to Beth. Beth looking to drive. Pulls it out. Tries to throw it cross court to Nadeau. That's an ill-advised pass by Beth. Kicked by Benz. She's going to score a goal there. It is Audrey Benz. And it'll be Mission basketball on the kick ball by Audrey. Cooper Page looking to inbound. Finds Brander. Brander looking to drive. Pulls up. Shoots it. Off the rim. No good. Benz. Nadeau comes up the rebound. Beth up the court. Gives it up to Benz. Benz back out to Beth. Knocked away there by Evans. And out of bounds. The remaining Bigfork basketball is Alexis Sorry, back in the lineup for Bigfork. 4:28 to go, a 2-point ball game here. 28-26, Mission leads Bigfork. Inbound to Benz, right wing. So go to the top of the key, back over to the right wing. Gives it up to Callie Martins. Martins looking to drive. Callie looking to go up underneath. Feeds it out. Scout Nadeau, 3-point shot on the way, top of the key missed, but Chapius right there for the rebound, puts it off, can't make the layup, and stolen away nearly by Audrey Benz. And off of Kaysen Page, a nice hustle there by Benz. It's Bigfork basketball. And Curry will return to the lineup for Mission, replacing Hunt. So on the far side, near the baseline, on the side, Benz will inbounds for Bigfork. Gives it to Chapius. Chapius back to Benz. Benz looking. Kicked there by Cooper Page. It'll remain Bigfork basketball. And Benz will inbound again for the Valkyries. Looking to run back door. Gives it up. Alexis Sorry. And Sorry travels with the basketball. 4:03 to go on the UPS Store scoreboard. 28-26. Valkyries trail by 2. Into Brandon. Brandon running the point now for Mission. Looking to drive on Chapius. Pulls up the jumper from the elbow. Makes it for 2. Martins will inbound to Chapius. Chapius in the backcourt. Looking at the court. Crosses over. Guarded by Brandon. Gives it up. Scout Nadeau on the drive, can't make the layup. And Mission comes up with it. Curry. Cooper Page. And Page will throw it away. And turnover to Bigfork. Benz will come out of the ball game with Beth returning for the Valkyries. And Chapius to inbounds as a full court pressure put on into Beth. Beth clearing out. Gives it up to Martins. Martins across the timeline. Gives it back to Beth. Beth looking underneath. Finds Alexis. Sorry, and Beth on the drive. Puts it up and good as Sorry feeds her as she drives the lane. And within 2 again are the Valkyries. Curry with the basketball across the timeline. 3:10 and counting here in the third quarter. Brander, 3-point shot on the way, misses everything. Martins with the rebound. Gives it up to Chapius. Chapius took it across the timeline, looking to drive. Oh, nice feed to Sorry. Sorry can't make the layup. Gets it back. Here comes Martins. No foul called. And Mission with the basketball. Curry, 3-point shot on the way. Misses everything. And goes out of bounds. Turnover to Bigfork. As Benz will come in for Alexis Sorry. Chapius looking to inbound. Gets it to Benz. Benz in the right corner. Looking across the timeline. Zadie Benz, top of the key. Looking. Feeds it to Chapius. Chapius on the drive, off the backboard. Shoots it too hard. And Martins will get called for the foul. Got to use the backboard. So Callie Martins with her first personal third team foul on the Valkyries here in the second half. Curry will inbound to Page. Back to Curry. Pressure put on by Bigfork. Caden Page pulls up, throws it up. No good. And Beth will come up with a rebound for a Bigfork. Beth looking to drive. And Beth trying to drive. No foul called. Out of bounds to Bigfork. Number 3, Gabby Smith returning for the Lady Bulldogs. Checking in, number 45, Addison Bird as well for Mission. With 2:12 to go, Valkyries trail by 2, 30-28 on your Harvest Food scoreboard. Chapius, left wing, gets it underneath, tries to feed it to Chapius. Fouls at number 22. Scout Nadeau, that is her 4th. And they're going to have to get her out of the ball game. Gabby Smith back in, along with Izzy Evans, and Quinn Nissen steps in for Bigfork. And Evans walks with the basketball. Everybody in the place knew it. Chapius inbounded to Benz. Under 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Benz, top of the key. Looking. Gives it out to Chapius. Chapius looking to drive. Over to Benz. Benz in the left wing. Looking out. Gonna kick it to Beth. Beth looking to drive. Up, under. Beth off the backboard and good. On a nice drive by Emma Beth. She ties it at 30 here on your Harvest Food scoreboard. Into Brander. Knocked away by Benz. Brander comes up with it. Throws it up and under. Back in the corner. Knocked away by Martins with some nice defense there, as it was intended for Cooper Page and a 3-point try. It'll remain Mission basketball with 1:28 to go to end of the third quarter. Callie gets it into Curry. Back away, knocked away by Chapius. Remains Mission basketball. Zoe Albert will come in the ballgame for Bigfork. And Madison Chapius will come out and take a break for the Valkyries as Curry looks to inbounds. Finds Cooper Page, kicks it out. Gabby Smith looking to drive. Fouls at number 12. Zoe Albert, her second 15 foul on the Valkyries. No fouls called here in the second half on Mission. And they'll inbound. Top of the key, Cooper Page looking to drive, throws it up. Off the rim and no good. It'll bounce out of bounds. It'll be Bigfork basketball with 1:15 to go here in quarter number 3. And number 12, Cedar Hunt, back in the ballgame for Mission. Audrey Benz gets the inbound pass from Martins. Benz across the timeline, knocked away by Brander, and out of bounds. It remains Bigfork basketball. Benz gets it into Zoe Albert, over to Benz. Benz top of the key, looking to set it up, looking to drive, kicks it out. Callie Martins on the drive, puts it up, and she'll be fouled and go to the free throw line. Will Callie fouls on number 10, Madison Curry. Her first team foul in the second half on Mission. And Callie Martins to the line to shoot 2 to break up this tie. Nothing on the bottom of the net by Callie on the first one. Kason Page back in the lineup for Mission with just under 1 minute to go here in quarter number 3. And a 31-30 Valkyrie lead on the Montana Athletic Cup scoreboard. A little hard in the second one. Callie gets the feed from Quinn Nissen, who fought for the rebound, and scores 2. Does Callie Martins. Quickly up, gives up to Cooper Page. Stolen away by Benz. Benz will feed Martins. Martins off the backboard. Strong, no good. Fouls on number 14, Audrey Benz. Her second 6-team foul on the Valkyries here in the second half. Into Gabby Smith, guarded by Benz and Martins. And a traveling violation. And Smith didn't agree with that, but clearly traveling is the violation. The Valkyries up by 3, 33-30. And Martins inbounds to Benz. Benz in the backcourt, crosses the timeline. Fouls on Kason Page. Her second team foul. On the far side, Benz will inbound for the Valkyrie. 24.6 to go here in the third quarter. In the backcourt to Martins. Martins across the timeline, guarded by Brander. Brander going to go all the way, score the bucket. Pull them within 1. Into Barrett. Barrett for the basketball for Bigfork. Under 10 seconds to go. Barrett pulls up for the three-point shot. Rebounded by Quinn Nissen. Out. Zoe Albert shot it away. Drains it for 2 at the buzzer by Zoe Albert on a nice shot as Quinn Nissen grabs the rebound on the missed shot by Barrett. On the 3, kicks it out to Zoe Albert, and Zoe Albert drains it before the end of the third quarter. The Valkyries lead on the UPS Store scoreboard 35-32 as we head to quarter number 4, and Madison Chapis returned to the lineup for the Valkyries. I'll be back with quarter number 4 from Sandy Nations. All right, welcome back to St. Ignatius. James LaFontaine with you. The voice of the Vikes and the Vows. 35-32, the Valkyries lead. Bigfork Harvest Foods brings you this fourth quarter. Possession there points towards Bigfork. And Benz will inbound to Martins. So Martins, Benz, Barrett, Quinn Nissen, and Madison Chapius for the Valkyries. Looking to feed it. Callie Martins. Guarded by Brander. Over to Audrey Benz. Benz looking underneath at Quinn Nissen. Back out to Barrett. Barrett out near half court. Guarded by Smith. Barrett going to drive on her. Feeds it over to Madison Chapius. Chapius looking to drive. Feeds it to Quinn Nissen. Pass too high and taken away by Mission as he tried to feed Quinn Nissen underneath. Cooper Page gives it to Brander. Brander looking to drive. Brander looking up with a shot. No good. Barrett with the rebound. Quickly out. Going to go coast to coast is Emma Barrett. Scores it with the right hand. And the Valkyries up by 5, 37-32. Under 7 minutes to go. Cooper Page. And timeout taken by Mission. And the Valkyries lead 37-32 at a Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard here in St. Ignatius. So a little more aggressive, taking care of the basketball and making Mission take some bad shots, really guarding that three-point line. Not as many turnovers by the Valkyries as in the first half. So taking better care of the basketball here, and that's what brought them back to lead. They were down by 4, now they're up by 5, so they outscored them by 9 here in the second half. And it's a big conference game here, as Mission is now in 7B, because our league bumped up, but it's in 6B, so. And it'll be Mission basketball as they took the timeout there, as pressure put on by Bigfork. So Nadeau with 4 foul trouble. So Nissen, Chapius, Barrett, and Benz in the basketball for Bigfork. Throws up a long three-point shot by Case and Page, no good, and knocked away. That should be over and back. Alexis Sari runs it down. And they call traveling on Sari. Looks like he's got bumped a little bit there. Inbound to Brander. Brander quickly over to Caden Page. Looking to drive the lane. Knocked away by Bigfork. Underneath. And then Nissen's going to be called for the foul on a 1-on-1. That's Quinn Nissen's first 17th foul at the line, shooting 1-on-1. Cedar Hunt for Mission. 6:28 to go in the ball game. And the Valkyries leading by 5, 37-32, and a 1-on-1. Scout Nadeau playing with 4 back in for Nissen. Let's see how long she can last. She's got just a sophomore, got to play smart with those shot miss. Nadeau with the rebound, gets it up to Chapius. Nadeau just got to play smart here the rest of the way with those 4 fouls. Over to Benz. Benz across the timeline. She's looking underneath. Looking to drive on Caden Page. Crosses over. Gives it up. Madison Chapius, 3-point shot on the way. Off the rim and no good. Rebounded there by Curry for a Mission. Quickly out. Across the timeline. She gives it up to Case and Page, at top of the key. Guarded by Barrett. Barrett putting on pressure. And Mission will take a timeout as Barrett at 5'8", guarding the 5'2" Case and Page, and she gave up her dribble and was in trouble there. So timeouts left. Bigfork has 4, and Mission only has 1. A 37-32 lead on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard as the Valkyries came from behind a half, down by 4, 23-19. Outscored them 18-9 here in the second half. So double them up on the scoreboard as the Valkyries really stepped it up and have taken better care of the basketball. Shout out Matt P. listening up in Bigfork to the ball game. And Nadeau with 4, so she's got to play smart the rest of the way. Otherwise, she's done. So it's Benz, Barrett, Chapius, and Scout Nadeau in the ball game for Bigfork. Cooper Page, Case and Page, Sydney Brander, Cooper Page. You probably already said it. 3-point basket off the backboard by Sydney Brander. Quickly into Scout Nadeau. Nadeau going to drive it across the timeline. Slow it up. Gives it up to Barrett. Barrett looking. Finds Chapius. Chapius looking. Spin move. Drive left-handed. Off the bracket. No good. Sorry. Coming up. Driving on the floor. Get the rebound. And held ball. Possession arrow is pointing towards Mission. So Mission coming up with some key threes to get them back within 2 of the ball game. By Brander, their leading scorer. Curry quickly across to Brander. Brander gives it up. Caden Cooper underneath. And Hunt scores with the ball underneath. We're tied at 37 now. So Bigfork needs to get a good shot. Feeds it up to Barrett. Barrett, right wing, looking. Out to Scout Nadeau. Nadeau looking. Drive back over to Benz. Benz top of the key looking. Give it up to Barrett. Barrett looking to drive. Left hand up and underneath. Left hand, nice drive by Emma Barrett to the bucket. Scores the 2. 39-37. Cooper Page quickly up. And she's going to be fouled by Barrett. Doesn't give up the layup. And that is the 18th foul on Bigfork and the first personal on Emma Barrett. So fouls 8-2 here in the second half. 8 against Bigfork, 2 against Mission. And a timeout taken by the Valkyries. And they have 3 left the rest of the way. 39-37 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. We're back with more of the fourth quarter from Mission, St. Ignatius, Montana. Shout out to Brenda Jort and the Jort crew listening. And the Valkyries battling back here. We're back in more of the fourth quarter here from St. Ignatius. All right. We're back here, and Cooper Page on the line for a couple free throws. As the first personal on Barrett, 18th foul. And Cooper Page at the line for Mission to shoot 2. Makes the first one. 4:56 to go in the ball game. On the Montana Athletics Club scoreboard, it is 39-38, the Valkyries lead, and Page will shoot one more for the Lady Bulldogs. Shot up and good, ties the game at 39. Chapius quickly into Barrett. Barrett guarded by Smith. She'll bring it across the timeline for the Valkyries. Screen set there by Chapius. Didn't get set. 15 player control foul, so no free throws. It's an offensive foul, so third personal now on Chapius, 19th foul. Brander gets the basketball quickly, trying to go by Chapius. Up and under, Brander shoots. And another personal on Chapius, her 4th, 10th team foul. And Brander will go to the line to shoot 2, the double bonus. And 10 team fouls against Bigfork. Only 2 against Mission here in the second half. First shot up by Brander is short, no good. And she'll get one more, 4:43 to go. We're tied at 39. Rolls around, misses it, but Cooper Page gets a rebound, puts it over the basket, misses it, and knocked out of bounds by number 12, Hunt. It'll be Bigfork basketball. Chapius to inbound. Inbound to Scout Nadeau. Nadeau looking to drive up the right side, guarded by Hunt. Gives it up to Audrey Benz. Audrey Benz in the right wing for Bigfork. Out to Chapius. Chapius top of the key. Setting it up, calling a play out, gives it over to Barrett. Barrett looking for Nadeau at the top of the key. Gives it over to Audrey Benz. Benz, left wing, back door. Stolen away by Hunt. So he tries to give it to Chapius. Held ball, and the arrow points towards the Valkyries with 4:15 to go. Tried to force it just a little bit. Had it open for a moment. Couldn't quite get there, and Benz will inbound on the near side. Underneath their own basket. Gets it over to Beth. Beth, left corner. Goes all the way across. Top of the key. Scout Nadeau. 3-point shot and away. Nothing but the bottom of the net by Nadeau. And a 3-point lead by the Valkyries. On a nice play there by Bigfork. On the drive is Curry. Shoots the floater. Baseline is good. 42-41, Bigfork leads. Audrey Benz, 3:51 to go. Benz looking to drive. Almost loses it, gives it over to Chapius. Chapius looking, top of the key. Back to Benz. Benz in the right wing. Benz looking under, trying to find Scout, and they do underneath. Posting up. Hunt. Chapius on the drive. Chapius looking to drive. And no foul called as Brander steals it away. No call on this end, but on the other end, they call it on Audrey Benz, her third. And Brander will go to the line to shoot 2. Misses the first one. She'll get another one to tie the ball game up. 3:22 to go here in quarter number 4. And Callie Martin's getting ready to check in for Bigfork. Brander shoots the second one, ties it at 42. And Martins will come into the ball game for Bigfork. And Bigfork will take a timeout. 3:22 to go in the ball game. And we're tied at 42 apiece. Izzy Evans returning to the lineup for the Lady Bulldogs. So Bigfork, when they come out of the timeout, they'll have Alexis Sari, Callie Martins, Emma Barrett, Scout Nadeau, and I can't see the number on the other one on the end. For the Valkyries. Oh, Madison Chapius as well. Playing smart, just got to keep taking care of things. They're battling here. They're losing the, I would say, the foul battle here. Against Mission. So not getting many opportunities at the line is Bigfork. So Chapius will inbound. Slight pressure. Only 2 in the backcourt from Mission. And inbound to Scout Nadeau, the right side. Nadeau looking. She'll bring it across the timeline and set it up for Bigfork. Looking to drive is Scout Nadeau. Feeds up Barrett. Barrett, 3-point shot. Short. She steps back and shoots it for the Valkyries. And Mission basketball, Curry inbound to Cooper Page. Page looking to drive up the right side. Underneath, Evans. Evans throws it up, misses it, rebounded by Beth. Gives it up to Audrey Benz. Benz across the timeline. Looking to drive is Audrey Benz. And no foul call there. Brander will come up with it, shoots a floater off the backboard, oh good. Benz with the rebound. And nice job by Audrey Benz on the rebound. And a personal foul called on Mission. The first personal on Sydney Brander. And the third team foul in the second half on the Lady Bulldogs. Benz inbounds to the backcourt. Gives it up to Martins. Martins will give it right back to Benz. 2:40 to go in the ball game. Benz gives it over to Chapius. Chapius, Barrett. Back out to Benz. Top of the key, right wing. Callie Martins. Back out to Barrett. Barrett looking to drive. Kicks it over. Chapius. Chapius shot. Fouls on number 3. Gabby Smith guarding Emma Barrett. Her first 14 foul on Mission with 2:28 to go. And 42-42 on the UPS store scoreboard. Into Martins. Martins. Top of the key. Gives it over to Chapius. Chapius got the advantage. Gives it up to Martins off the backboard. Nice shot by Callie Martins. Uses the backboard and knocks it in for 2. Into Cooper Page from Mission. Stolen away. Oh, Chapius couldn't quite get to it. Underneath it, Izzy Evans. Evans throws it up off the backboard and good. They're tied at 44. Chapius into Benz. Benz looking. And good whistle. Cooper Page put her hand, slow down Benz as she's trying to go across the timeline. And a third personal on Cooper Page, 15 foul. Martins to inbound. Gets it to Chapius. Back out to Benz, top of the key. Over to Chapius. Chapius looking to drive. Barrett, top of the key, Benz. Over to Martins, back out to Benz. Benz looking to drive. Kicks it down to Chapius up, under, nice drive. Left-handed, misses the layup. Too strong off the backboard. And Curry with the rebound, 1:30 to go. Underneath to Smith. Smith throws it up. Out of control is Smith. And she'll get 2 shots. A second personal called on Emma Beth with 1:27 to go here in the ball game. So Gabby Smith at the line. She'll shoot 2 for Mission. Makes the first one. Gives the Lady Bulldogs a 1-point lead. Here comes the second. Up and makes a second. A 2-point lead, 46-44 on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Inbound to Scout Nadeau. Nadeau up the right side for the Valkyries. In the corner, Chapius back to Nadeau, throws it away. On the floor, and a held ball. Arrow points towards Mission. And timeout taken by Bigfork. 1:14 to go, and Mission with the basketball underneath on the near side in the backcourt to inbound, and leading by 2, 46-44 over your Valkyries. A full timeout taken. That's all they have this year with COVID going on. Be back with more in the fourth quarter. All right, welcome back to St. Ignatius Mission. The Lady Bulldogs leading 46-44. A very tight ball game here in Mission. St. Ignatius with the basketball, 2-point lead, and Curry in the backcourt to inbound for the Lady Bulldogs. Gets it into Cooper, back to Curry. Back over to Cooper Page, quickly up to Smith. Curry with the basketball, looking to go underneath. Curry gets it over to Brander. Give her a wide open 3, and she drains it. The best shooter, and don't even guard her. So she drains a 3 and a 5-point lead. Scout Nadeau with the basketball. Quickly up to Benz. Stolen, knocked, bad pass. Benz can't handle it. Cooper Page gets it, and Curry with the basketball. Up the court, gives it over to Brander. Brander on the drive, shoots it. No good. Scout Nadeau with the rebound. Gonna give it up. Benz got to get a shot up. Trail by 2. Foul's number 24, Sydney Branner, her second. Only the 16th foul on the Bulldogs. And Martins will inbounds for Bigfork. Scout Nadeau needs to drain that 3. Looked like she got fouled on it, no call. And the pass up the court to Smith, broken up by Beth, and they call a foul on Beth. And that's the third one on Beth. And Gabby Smith to the line to shoot 2. She makes the first one. So a 6-point lead with 15.5 to go on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Second one up and good. And Mission will use their final timeout. 15.5 to go. The Valkyries trail by 7. They need to get up a quick three-pointer and then make a steal and have an opportunity here. Coach will tell them. So Beth, Chapius, Martins, Benz, and Nadeau. It looked on the far side when Nadeau put up that three-point. They said she had it clean, but looked like she got fouled there. No foul called, and Mission had the basketball, take it down, and Gabby Smith got fouled and drains 2 free throws. So Mission has no more timeouts out. The Valkyries have 1 left. So if they can score a bucket quickly, maybe call a timeout, set up their pressure defense, and get a steal, they still have an opportunity. It is a 7-point difference, so it is a 3-possession ball game. Chapius inbound to Beth. Beth quickly up, got to get a shot up right away. Stolen away by Cooper Page. Over to Curry. Fouls number 15, Madison Chapius. Yeah, that is Chapius' 5th. And Quinn Nissen will check in for Bigfork. 0.2 to go. And Curry will shoot 2 for Mission. With 0.2 to go and a 7-point lead. Misses the first one. Not even a chance to get a shot up here by the Valkyries. Second one makes it. 0.2 to go inbound. And that is your ball game. On the UPS Store scoreboard, your final, the Mission Lady Bulldogs 52, the Bigfork Valkyries 44. Here from St. Ignatius. I'll wrap things up with the full game stats as I run down there and get them here at the conclusion of this ball game. I'll be right back with you here from St. Ignatius. This is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vice of the Vowels of the final. Mission Lady Bulldog 52, your Bigfork Valkyries 44. All right, welcome back to St. Ignatius here. Final 52-48. The Valkyries take that one on the chin. They had an opportunity, had a chance, had the lead, but lose it in the end. Taking a look at your full game stats and post game brought to you by the UPS Store. For all your printing and shipping needs, 439 Grand Avenue in Bigfork, including banners and posters at 837-2002 Brad Stotts Hill and the folks at UPS Store. And your full game stats. Mission, a real scrappy team, and brought it here to Bigfork. Bigfork, I think too many turnovers at the end. Gabby Smith, 6 for 6 at the free throw line, including 4 of 4 in the fourth quarter. She had 6 points, 2 by Izzy Evans, 5 by Madison Curry, 4 by Cedar Hunt. Sydney Branner, their leading scorer, Obviously, Cooper Page 3 for 3 from three-point land of 9. For Sydney Brander, she made 3 threes, scored 7 points in fourth quarter alone, and she had 11 at halftime, I believe. Yeah, 11 at halftime, and in the second half, 11 as well, so 22. She finished with 22 leading the way. 11 also by Cooper Page for Mission. And take a look at the Valkyries stats. Who led the way? Emma Barrett with 20 leading the way, so 26 the other night against Florence, 20 tonight. Zoe Albert with 2, nice one the end of the third quarter. Madison Chapius with 4, 1 by Alexis Sari, 9. Scout Nadeau, the second leading scorer. 5 by Callie Martins. Martins coming off the bench playing, doing a good job. 3 by Quinn Nissen as well. And they take this loss in conference play, go 0-2 in conference play, and they'll play again on Thursday at home as they take on the Lady Lions of Eureka. Not sure when that game will start. Scheduled for 7 o'clock due to all this COVID stuff. If they have JV or freshmen that day, pay attention to your schedule. See what time the game will be on Thursday and then Friday. On the road, they travel to Troy to take on the Lady Trojans on Friday. So 2 more games this week, and both those in conference. So that's your final. Wraps it up here from St. Ignatius. This is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikings of the House. Thanks for joining me. We'll have the game from Troy on Friday, and we'll be at home on Thursday with that. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate all of you folks out there. And thanks to the sponsors, Bigfork Harvest Foods, Montana Athletic Club, and the UPS store for sponsoring Bigfork Valkyrie basketball. Well, from St. Ignatius.